Welcome to Shabbos Shoutout. I hope you had a wonderful, joyous Purim. Purim, the hamantaschen, the food, the costumes. What a joyous holiday. And of course, the lessons and meaning from the Megillah, the Book of Esther. What do you think was a major lesson from the Book of Esther? There's a story about a man who went ice fishing. He cut a hole in the ice, put down his chair, and prepared his line and hook. A man came up to him and said, "There are no fish here." So he got up, looked for a better spot, moved his chair, cut a new hole in the ice, and put his hook in. After a moment, the same man came up to him and said, "There are no fish here either." The fisherman, annoyed, looked at the man and said, "Why do you keep bothering me? Who do you think you are, anyway?" The other man said, "Who do I think I am? I'm the manager of this skating rink." Well, although that's a silly story, in many areas of our lives, we similarly live with an illusion of control. We overestimate the control that we believe that we have over the events in our lives. Let me give you a few examples. You go to the store and choose an apple, which tastes delicious. What do you say? You think, "I'm pretty good at choosing apples," when in fact, the whole batch of apples happened to be pretty good that day. Another example, you play the lottery and you win millions. That's happened to you, right? You assume this is the result of how good your lucky numbers are, when in fact, lotteries are totally random, so you can't influence them in the slightest with the numbers you choose. Although most of us know and accept this, in the back of our minds, we think that maybe it does matter which numbers we choose. In matters big and small, we feel better when we do something that we feel is running the show. It's like pedestrians in New York who still press the button to get the lights to change, despite the fact that those buttons do nothing. Since the 1980s, all the traffic signals in New York have been run by computer, but the city wouldn't pay to have the buttons removed. So why then do things happen? In the Book of Esther, the name of Hashem doesn't appear even once. Why? Because although we can't see him, and he often appears hidden, the Almighty is running the show. Vashti refuses to come to her husband's party. A nice Jewish girl becomes the queen of Persia. Mordecai just happens to overhear a plot to kill the king. The king just happens to have insomnia. Chance is the pseudonym that God uses when he'd rather not sign his own name. Sometimes in our illusions and misconceptions about life, we're like the guy at the skating rink trying to cut a hole in the ice to catch fish. Let's open our eyes in our personal lives and regarding the broader world to seek out and find Hashem. Good Shabbos. Good Shabbos.